I was in the forest with my good friends, Derek. We were out hunting, and we were actually trying to find Skippy, our good friend. It has been like at least a year since we saw each other, but I remember the events clearly. Me and Derek were loading in our 45 ACP Deagles, and all of a sudden we heard a yelp of terror, of fear. We investigated. We went to go check out, and we couldn't believe what we saw. A deer that looks almost encased in hate and hellish. And of course his stupid vegan girlfriend that nobody liked. Pretty sure he only dated her for the money, but anyway, that's beside the point. What actually happened is he was getting stabbed multiple times. We couldn't believe it. And the vegan girlfriend was just staring. She wasn't reacting. She looked like she was going to mouth the words tofu, but then stopped midway. We didn't understand. But then another horrific sight happened. In a span of rage, Derek did something that I've never seen him done. He tore off his shirt. He took off his pants, his underwear, his shoes, and his socks. His bandana, his glasses, his aviators, everything, his gloves. He took it off and charged at the girl. For some reason, the distant sound of the USA national anthem played in the distance. And he grabbed the deer, chopped its head off, grabbed its antlers, and stabbed the vegan. And said, "People like you don't deserve to live." 20 minutes later, the adrenaline wore off and Derek passed out to exhaustion. The police got there and took Derek in. He wasn't found guilty because literally everybody in the freaking universe hated the girlfriend. She was the most annoying piece of crap ever. And once that happened, we all were sad. Little did I know the incident that will happen only a couple months later of Derek's death, but that's another topic for another day. I just can't forget his bare bone 2-inch sword that it looked terrible. How could any woman live with that type of smallness? It was horrific. I almost couldn't believe it. How could it be that small? Perhaps God was drunk. Whoever made him just didn't add enough pleasure into him, but he definitely couldn't please any girl. I can't. That one wasn't my best one, but I tried. Okay, now Skippy. You have to, Skippy, Derek did for like 3 minutes and 50 seconds. You are at last place at 1 minute and 10 seconds. I believe in you, Derek. Skippy. Ready?
Wait.
Set. Go.
It all started when I was 20. Had a new truck. Had a boat. Had the weirdest girlfriend. A vegan girlfriend. Life seemed good. Except all the tofu. God forbid the tofu. The next day, I asked her if she wanted to go fishing. She said yes. So, I get the boat ready. We go out. I catch a fish. I said I was going to keep it. She got enraged. She said, "What? You can't eat that." I was like, yes I can. She's like, "No." She grabs my fishing pole and directly stabs me with my fishing pole 28 times. Next thing I know, the last breaths of mine, I hear the American anthem. I hear wado and Derek screaming, Well, why? Next thing I know, my girlfriend
I
gets
thought it was okay.
shot.
We're altering the timeline way too much. I thought it was the deer that killed Skippy.
Okay,
Hey, you
we're
said
doing
improv.
the timeline, okay? It's like a
No,
movie
we're not.
series.
We've
You gotta do
got
the
too
timeline
far in.
sometimes.
This is the storyline. I'm gonna say the storyline right now. So
Okay.
my first story that you saw when I was playing Battlefield 4 was me reminiscing over Skippy and the usual. Then the first one we did was this one with me reminiscing over how Derek died, which isn't that important, but the main part of the timeline is where Skippy died, where it was a deer that to the vegan girlfriend it looked like an angel, but to Skippy it looked like the devil, and it killed Skippy by stabbing him with its antlers 28 times. The vegan girlfriend did nothing. Derek came out of nowhere, hence my story. Derek came out of nowhere and took off all his clothes, like everything, and absolutely murdered the girl with the deer. He didn't get arrested because everybody hated the girl, and then a couple months later, he died due to the bar thing that we were talking about. So
Wait,
that's
I
how the
wanna-
story.
Let's
How about one of you do a
storyline
story
where I
of-
die.
How about let's alternate timeline where both of you have to give a story about how, and I want to hear about it.
Oh,
How
how
about
did
that?
I?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay.
I got
So who's going first?
it.
Okay,
Me,
Skippy.
please.
It better not be a stupid 1 minute story, okay?
Mm,
Remember,
okay.
this is an alternate timeline, so you have infinite ideas. You're the one that sets the foundation for this alternate timeline. Okay.
So I'm gonna. Okay, got it.
You have anything, like anything on how I died. It doesn't matter.
Okay. It all started about 20 years ago. So, Skippy and his girlfriend went hunting one day. Next thing he knew, Skippy was staring down this steer. Next thing he knew, the steer looked like it had the devil in him, but the girlfriend just saw angels. The deer stabbed him 28 times.
I'm getting some vibes from the other timeline.
Derek
I don't know why.
Do the timeline,
tore off
Skippy.
his head.
I'm
Stabbed
getting
the
some
girlfriend.
vibes from the original timeline, man.
And
The complete.
Then
Okay,
Wado
Derek,
and
you do
Derek.
your story because he's just.
What? You said you used the original timeline, so.
No, I said the alternate timeline where I died.
Oh, okay. So,
Okay, yeah,
am I
and
telling the
that's why I
story
said
of you?
Yes, how I
Alright,
died.
In-
so
in
I'm gonna
that
set
alternate
you,
timeline.
okay?
This is what I'm trying to say. It's an alternate timeline where both of you lived, but I died.
Ah, got it.
And you have to tell the and then like once you tell the story about how I died, you got to be like afterwards, like how I did on Battlefield 4 when I was like, I still hear his voice, you know, like that.
Yeah, I got it.
That's
Got
what
it.
you're okay. So Skippy.
Wait, am I going or is he?
It
Nope,
happened 20 years ago. Wado, living in the place he lives, decided to go paintballing with Elliot. Next thing I knew, they found him dead. 50 paintballs.
You didn't even explain it.
Okay, let me restart that. Okay.
You jumped right to the point.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, and then he
Got
was
this.
dead.
Okay.
Like,
I got it. Can you restart the music?
yep.
Okay, I have my head clear this time. I got it this time. It happened 20 years ago. Him and his cousin Elliot, they planned a trip to go paintballing. So, I heard they had a great time, you know, just playing paintball. Next thing they knew, they found him dead on the ground. 50 paintball wounds and 144 Magnum to the back of the head. He was very bad at paintball. Next thing, you know, they had the police get there. They had to take statements from everybody. They couldn't find who did it, But one witness said they heard the American anthem and this one naked guy with a deagle running around the course. I only knew one person that sounded like my old friend Derek. So I go to his house. The only thing I hear is an American anthem playing. I knock on the door. He answers. I ask him, "Do you know what happened to Wado?" He says, "Sadly, yes." Then he admits to it. Then nobody. I kept the secret for 20 years. This is pretty much the memo. Then Wado had a secret girlfriend that nobody knew about. And his son would never, ever see his father. And Derek's like, hell yeah. I didn't get what you meant by this. But poor little Wado Jr. So he grew up. Next thing he knew, him and his vegan girlfriend went out hunting. This deer stabbed him 28 times. Then Derek.
Why do you always lead back to this stupid first story? Why do we always lead back to the first story? I don't understand.
The end.
Hey, can I do mine? I'll reach.
How long
Let's do
was
my
it?
timeline, okay? I want to do a new timeline, okay?
You did 2 minutes and 37 seconds.
Alright, so I'm gonna do a new